Hello everyone, this is Arlene Mendez, and today we're going to make an apple crumble with walnuts and pecans we have here on the table. So let us just see the ingredients we have here. First, I have the 14 apples. These are Royal Gala, and it's right there. I peeled it and cut it into 1/4 inch. So we also have here the cinnamon, the salt, lemon, granulated sugar or white sugar, the flour, and the butter. So these are all for the fillings and including the apple. So then we have for the crumble, we have the brown sugar, the flour, butter, pecans, and instead of oats, I'm using the walnuts because I tried it before and it's really good. And we have the salt plus the cinnamon. So this side here, the right side, we are doing this as crumble. And let's start. So we're going to put the apples here so that we can actually mix it with lemon. These are 14 Royal Gala apple. And yeah, let's hopefully this will all fit. There you go. And then we have the 2 tablespoon lemon. So we'll just toss it here. Then we have another spoon that we can use. So we'll just keep mixing it. Then after this, we are also whisking the other dry ingredients. We're just doing the filling for now. So this is now properly mixed, and let's set this aside for now. There we have the sugar. Instead of 1 1/2, I'm just using 1 1/4, and so it's not too sweet because the apples are already sweet. We have the flour, the cinnamon. We're just trying to mix this, and of course 1/4 salt. So let's just put that salt is good for balancing. So let's whisk this all together or just mix it properly. And next we're putting it in here. We have the big ball, so we're just going to transfer. Then after this, we are cooking it at least from 8 to 10 minutes. So there you go. So let's just mix it again. This is the filling. It's very easy, and you know, this is perfect when you have visitors in your house or even just with the afternoon tea and coffee or dessert. It's one of my favorites. So let's just make sure that everything is mixed or coated. So let's transfer this now in the pot. Okay, let's go at the other side so we can do the cooking. There you go. So now let's turn on the stove. And by the way, whenever you're baking, make sure that you preheat the oven. So we're going to put it in 350 degrees. So yeah, we are putting the butter. This is 1/2 cup butter, and I just, slice it into cubes. And once this melt, then we are putting the mixture. So this is almost done. And by the way, you can always use any kind of apple, whatever is available. But since I like Royal Gala, that's what I'm using. But, whatever is there, you can use it. But now we're ready to put the apple and the lemon. So it's just right here. We'll remove this first. And it can stay here for 8 to 10 minutes. And then we will just stir this occasionally while waiting for the apple to cook. We are doing the crumble. So we'll come back for it. There you go. It's already looking good. Okay, there's some flour in there. We don't have to cover this. I'll just put it on low and stir it occasionally until 8 minutes has passed. And yeah, we're also going to bake this for 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. So we will just let it stay here for now. While we're waiting for the filling, we are doing this. Let's mix the flour. 2 1/4 cup flour, and then brown sugar. Let's put it there. Let's put the pecan. So let's mix this first. And then we have here the walnuts. I mentioned earlier that, if you don't have the walnuts, you can use the oats. Plus, of course, the cinnamon for the aroma. And, it's good because not only the aroma, but the taste of the cinnamon also good. Plus, we have the 1/4 salt. So let's mix this and we're going to add the butter because now I'm going to use my fingers to crumble it with the butter. I have 1 cup of butter here, and we will be putting it on top of the filling, and then we bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. So there you go. Here's the butter. So let's just put all together. And yeah, so let's mix this first. So once this is crumbled, then we're going to put it in the oven or on top of the apples. There you go. By the way, my hands are clean. Make sure that, when you're cooking or baking, you always wash your hands. See what I do? I wash the dishes at the same time while I'm waiting for the cooking or the baking. So at least by the time I'm done, there's no dishes left to be washed. So there you go. Then we'll just use the spatula as well. And I'm using the rubber spatula. It's easier for me. I'm just crumbling it. That's why it's called apple crumble. So let's crumble the butter. It's going to taste really good later on. There you go, there's more. And the kinds of apples, there are different kinds, so it's up to you which one you prefer. Because I like the Royal Gala. That's why whenever I do baking with apples, I use Royal Gala. Some people like red apples, Graham, and other kinds of apples. There's so many kinds. There's more here, and I can hear that our apples that are on the stove are is already boiling. So let's put this aside. Going to get the container or the baking pan. We'll put here the apple. It's very hot, so here I put it on the stove for 8 minutes. And yeah, so we'll just put this evenly. Wow, looking good already. It's just perfect. There you go. It's the combination of flour and sugar, the confectioner sugar. That's why there's a sauce in it. So let's put that there and look at that. Let's just make this even. Let's spread this out. It's really looking good. I didn't put any oil or parchment at the bottom of this because, we have put 1 cup butter on the crumble, and of course here also put 1/2 cup butter for the filling, so it should not stick, or it wouldn't. Okay, so that's the apple filling, and then we're going to put the crumbles on top of it. So here we're just spread it also. There you go. It's perfect for, when you have visitors for dessert, and yeah, they will like it. I'm putting the green ingredients and at the beginning of this video so you can see it. Just do it evenly. It's looking good. So we'll just leave this in the oven for 30 minutes. And then, by the way, when you have to turn it around like from front to back, so at least it's evenly cooked. And then later on, we'll try this when it's cooked. And don't forget as well to let it cool first. You can even put it in the fridge once it's cooled down. You're not serving it right away, so just put it in the fridge. Look at that. I didn't also put the vanilla because the cinnamon's aroma is already, good enough. So you see, that's the apple crumble, and I'm going to make this at least 30 to 40 minutes. And then, once this is golden brown, and if it's already bubbly, it means that the filling is cooked. So we'll come back for it. This is the outcome of our apple crumble with walnut and pecan. It's looking good. And we're going to slice it. There you go. These are the apples, the Royal Gala apple. So let's slice our apple crumble. I'm going to get a piece, and it's looking good. So let's do it here. Yeah, look at this. This is yummy. Wow, look at that. It's really looking good. Then let's put some more. There you go. This is looking good. So there's the apple crumble. So if you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated with my next video. As always, this is Arlene Mendez. God bless us all, and bye for now.